For sensitive viewers, you may want to research trigger warnings, just because this is, it can be pretty intense in this show. Like, it is rated for teens. Be aware of what you can handle.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
And take care of yourself.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Back again with another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And we are on episode 5 now. I don't know how this has happened. Time, what is time? But this one is called Reign of Sorrows, which this is just a very emotional show, I'm finding.
Yeah,
there are just a lot of emotions that go into this.
That title seems a little, you don't get a break, especially from last episode.
No breaks. Mm-hmm. No breaks. No. On that note, let's dive in. No.
Yeah, right.
So I'm Liesl. I'm the programming assistant at the Roanoke Library, and this is Kelsey.
Hi. I'm one of the volunteers, part of the Friends of the Library group, and the anime veteran. I've seen Fullmetal Alchemist before. So.
And I've seen nothing other than these 4 episodes and 5, the one we'll see today.
So, last episode.
Yes.
We had, it was the one with the kid and the dog. That one. It was pretty emotional. Basically, Ed and Al are back in Central. They meet with Mustang and tell him about the stuff that happened in Lior. And he's like, hey, you should talk to this other state alchemist that knows a lot about, I think they called it bioalchemy. And so Mustang takes them to meet Shao Tucker, the sewing life alchemist. And it's just Tucker and his kid and their dog, which Nina and Alexander, who are adorable, and you fall in love with them immediately. And as do Ed and Al, because they're just like, well, this is now our little sister.
Yep.
And our new dog.
Yep.
And everything seems acceptable. There's a few little hints that not all may be well. And you find out that 2 years prior to that episode, Tucker showed up for his assessment, which is every year a state alchemist has to undergo an assessment to either become a state alchemist or continue being one. And the assessments are changed depending on their specialties. Mm-hmm. So for his initial assessment, he showed up with a chimera that spoke like a person, like a human. They spoke like actual words. Don't go into a whole lot of detail on that. And as we've seen in the show, and the dictionary definition of chimera, if you didn't already know, is basically two, usually animals, but 2 or more things that are stuck together to become something new. Also, fun fact, look up chimera fish. It's an actual animal. It just looks really cool. Oh, did you not know?
No.
It's a deep sea fish.
Well, carry it on!
Commercial break.
That was the best 60 seconds of my life!
Sting.
Yeah,
shiny baby.
They're just weird. Fun facts with Kelsey.
Fun facts with Kelsey. Inquiring minds.
Okay, so anyway, he passed his assessment, and then a year rolled around, and he did not do a good job on his 1-year assessment, but still somehow managed to pass, because he's still a state alchemist. And then we're coming up on his year 2 assessment, and he's being pressured because apparently before he became a state alchemist, they lived in poverty. Mm-hmm. Right before he got that first assessment, his wife left him. Yeah. And so it's just him and his kid and his dog. And so he's feeling very threatened about passing that assessment. He is stressed out with that, I guess.
I am so salty about this man.
He's so mad.
I'm so mad. Like, he is trash. Okay,
yes,
continue.
No, you are not wrong. And so some things happen. You fall in love with this little child and her dog. And then towards the end of the episode, Ed and Al show up for another day of playing as older brothers for this little girl and her dog and researching in his extensive library. And they find that Xiao Tucker has combined his dog and his daughter into a new chimera, which is not reversible, as we find out. So yeah, that happened, and it was really upsetting.
It was really upsetting.
So Ed and Al have to deal with that traumatic experience. State alchemists show up and do what they're supposed to do with people that do these things. And at the very end of the episode, we see Scar again.
Scarface.
Scarface. And he breaks into Xiao Tucker's house and dispatches him, and it is extremely heavily implied that he puts Nina and Alexander out of their misery, because it was a mercy killing, because they were in extreme pain, and they were also a dog and a little girl in one body. So not great.
Not great.
So yeah, that was episode 4 in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I mean, I feel like I'm even having more emotions about it now.
It's had time to kind of embed itself.
I know, and now,
And I did show her some memes.
She did. Which I don't know if it made it better or worse, but here we are.
I've had to deal with this for years. Years.
You're like, welcome to the party.
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
welcome to this misery.
Ooh. All right.
So are you ready for the next one?
There's the recap. Yes. Somehow I am ready for the next one.
Yep.
All right. So let's take a look here. Rise of Sorrows. Reign of Sorrows. Last episode was Rise of Sorrows. All right. And I am going to press play right now.
Alchemy, the science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. However, it is not an all-powerful art. It is impossible to create something out of nothing. If one wishes to obtain something,
That little sound
something
effect
of equal
always
value
reminds
must be
me
given.
of Dragon Ball Z.
This is the law of equivalent exchange.
And also because it's two
Basis of
people
all
like
alchemy.
moving across the
In
screen.
accordance
I
with
always
this
think of
law,
the fusion
there is a
dance, which you
taboo
wouldn't know
among
what I'm talking
alchemists.
about.
Human
but,
transmutation
like,
is strictly
Oh,
forbidden.
yes.
What could equal the value of a human soul?
Who's that?
Just every time. I can't answer you.
I know who they are. I promise I won't do this every time, guys.
Well, you've got the nicknames. Did Ed and Al ever have nicknames?
No.
Just Ed and
They
Al.
just have, they're real.
Alfonso.
They're real. Alfonso. Yeah, and whatever I called Ed last time,
Oh, I don't remember.
it was like L.
Oh.
Couple goals.
Fire guy.
Fire guy. Limbs. That's Ed's nickname is Limbs. Oh, too soon.
It should be Twig because he's tiny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, then there's eye patch and mustache. And angst.
No, that's Scar.
Oh, that's Scar. But also angst.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that one covers too many characters.
It does. It covers all the characters. That's actually the name of the show.
Oh,
That's my
angst.
nickname. Yeah, angst.
In order to learn more about the field of bioalchemy, Ed and Al visited the home of Xiao
yes,
Tucker, the
bioalchemy.
sewing life alchemist. There they befriended Tucker's young daughter Nina and her dog Alexander. The day of Tucker's
That scene
annual
makes so much more
alchemist
sense.
certification assessment was drawing near. In his desperation to pass, he used Nina and Alexander
Oh
to
my
create
gosh.
a talking chimera. Knowing that nothing he did could ever change Nina back, Ed was grief-stricken at his own powerlessness.
In case you didn't notice the last time, he was punching with his
Yeah,
metal
his
hand.
metal hand.
Like, oh boy.
What do you have
Oh,
there,
dear.
Ed?
It's a present. I transmuted it.
You did? You're your father's son,
Aw.
all right. Thank you very much. That's an amazing thing you did. Creating something as neat as this takes talent. But
If you can do that, why
Oh.
couldn't you make Mommy better, Em?
Oh no. Nightmares. Oh no. No. Come on, guys. It's amazing how, like, his metal face, you can still see emotion when he's not doing anything. Oh. Scar.
Oh, hey, it's that guy again.
Hmm?
It's that guy from the first episode. Not first.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
There's
Aw.
always the crying child in the middle of the
Yes.
riot.
Oof. Nah.
Gross.
Gluttony. No.
Yay. I like envy.
Envy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Did I know that yet?
Nope.
Oh.
Gross.
Hmm. Ugh.
Like Scarface?
I was this close to saying it again, too. Mustache. Fire.
It's like, boy.
Danger. Mm-hmm.
He's just sitting in the rain, getting wet and gross.
Sometimes I like being in the rain. But it's got to be like a warm rain.
It's even worse.
I mean, cold rain is snow, I guess. So, science.
Yeah. It's like, you're not wrong. Like he's
Rain of sorrows.
yeah, like he's got reasons to be this angsty, but
He
it's
does.
very emo in this
There's
particular scene.
so much.
No.
Oh no.
There he is. Maybe.
Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. Can't stop yawning. Oh. No. Oh no. Ooh, that was a hard hit.
All the bystanders just like, oh, what they doing?
So, I mean, this guy is also an alchemist,
What?
right?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
But like, oh
That's really
no.
bad. Commercial
No,
break.
no. Come on. Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
This is not good.
No. It's very bad.
Kelsey.
Yeah. Mm.
What on earth?
Hold my stuff. Even though it's raining.
Oh, Twitch. What?
I love that scene. I love it.
Mm. Oh. Aw. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Ah!
I love the little sparkles.
What is happening? Oh.
Mm.
That's my question. Good question.
Mm-hmm.
They're asking all the right ones. Yeah, he's Armstrong. Oh no. Oh. Oh. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Well, you were wrong about that.
It's unhygienic.
Ew. But thank you for putting your shirt back on. Showing someone pictures of my daughter. Children. Oh. Aw. Aw. They're very brothers in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That thing.
Whatever that
Oh,
means.
well, there you go.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Mm. Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I want to meet the mechanic.
Well, technically, you already have. In the flashback episode.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Well, that was another doozy. Not quite as bad as the other ones. I know this is not what I should have noticed in this episode.
Yeah.
But Ed has some mad braiding skills.
That's one of those like little details I always think a lot about, because like you have to think of the dexterity that goes into that, and one of his hands is a prosthetic.
Right. His hair is beautiful. Like, I thought that at least 5 times during the episode, and I was like, no, this is not what you're focusing on. Focus on the storyline, Liesl.
Yeah. Yeah, I always thought that was really interesting design choice, like, because the artist that originally designed them, like, gave him a braid, but then she actually, like, takes the time to be like, hey, he actually needs both hands to do this, and it's just such a subtle detail, because like when he only has one arm, it's still in a braid now because it hasn't fallen out of it, but then he goes through periods of time where he just wears a ponytail because he doesn't have the dexterity to braid his hair.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, it's a really small detail, but it's just so cool.
That is really awesome. Well, now I'm glad I said something about it. I thought you were gonna laugh at me.
Yeah, it's just a cool little detail. It's
it really is.
I don't think it comes up, but I always wondered like why he decides to grow out his hair. I kind of think it's just because he doesn't want to mess with cutting it and having to keep it up.
Yeah, I get that. He's also like angsty and
and so he needs the long bangs.
Yeah, he needs like the, he's got to have stuff in front of his face,
So he can be sad in the rain.
Exactly. How else would he be sad in the rain? So we're learning. Okay, so I have Ishvalan.
That's the name of the people.
Yes.
The country is Ishval.
Okay. And what was the conflict there again between Ishval and
it became what they called a civil war.
Yeah.
But it was them attacking Ishval.
Yeah. I forget what the reason was though.
What set it off was that a soldier killed
a child.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so that's what it was already a tense situation for.
Yeah.
They'll probably they will go into more detail on like what led up to the war later.
Yeah.
But that's what set it off into a full-blown war rather than just a conflict.
I see. Okay.
Because they had already pushed these people back into this not great area of the country. Like it's kind of you see later, it's not really a spoiler, it's kind of deserty. It's not great.
Yeah, right.
So they'd kind of already pushed them back, and that was just what pushed them into a full-blown war.
Yeah.
And as you saw, like, that wasn't that long ago, because a lot of the state alchemists that were sent to fight in that war
are still around.
And still about the same age.
Yeah.
Like, it was
an
literally
eye
just
patch was involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he did almost said the wrong name. Strong Arm did point out like the reason that he knew that he was Ishvalan was because they have darker skin and they have very distinctive red eyes. Oddly enough, like in the majority of anime, like people are gonna have weird color, like not naturally colored hair and eyes.
Right,
like, that's just what happens.
It's common, yeah.
Yeah, but in this show, they mostly try to stay to realistic color palettes of what you can find in the real world. So like lots of browns and like a few blondes. Like there aren't very many blondes in this show.
Yeah.
But having darker skin, pale hair, because they kind of have that whitish, grayish hair, and red eyes is very, very distinctive of people that are Ishvalan.
Okay.
So that continues to come up.
Yeah, interesting. Another thing that I am really enjoying about this series is just the complexity of characters, because there's never just a character that is all good or all bad.
Yeah.
Just like anyone that you meet, like good people do bad things, bad people do good things. There's so much complexity to every single character. Like even when it's a bad guy, there's usually something about them where you're like, oh, well, that kind of makes sense. Like maybe last episode, not so much, but like he had me going at the beginning of the episode, the dad there, but
yeah, because all we can really tell at this time is that he's very vengeful about something.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And as we saw whenever he was chasing down Edward, he was willing to let Al go.
Right.
Because even though Al travels with Ed everywhere, and they are like a team unit, he's not technically a state alchemist.
Right.
So even though he has the same abilities, he isn't certified and isn't employed by the state. So that's a pretty strong distinction.
I feel like it's got to be something like Scarface's family was.
Sorry. Scarface's family. That's gonna get me every time.
Well,
sorry, what were you saying?
It's easier for me because
I
every
know.
single time. Well, no, honestly, every time I hear Scar, I just think of Lion King, and then I'm thinking about the hyenas, and then I'm singing the catchy tunes in my head, and this whole thing is happening. But anyways, Scarface,
Yes. Okay.
man with scar
Yes.
on face.
So what's your theory? That
Yes, I feel like it's going to be something family related. Like it's got to be something where, you know, his family was murdered, or like his daughter was the child that was killed or something. You know, like I don't know. That's just what I'm vibing.
And I'm not gonna tell you.
I know you're not. And don't you either.
Yes.
But
and in this episode, we met another third mystery person. So we already had seen lust and gluttony, but this time we met
Envy. Yes.
That is one of those characters, like I've mentioned it before, and I love pretty much every character in the show, but Envy's one of those like top ones that I just like them. I think they're cool.
Yes.
I just really like Envy.
Yeah.
Even though they're not very nice.
Yeah. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, to like the character.
Yes. But yeah, that's just all the characters are extremely complicated.
Yeah.
And interesting.
Right, which I appreciate because I like that they're complicated, you know? Like I like having to think about why I like a character or don't like a character, or what I think the storyline is going to do, or you know, it's interesting. Again, yeah, it's a good show, man.
Episode 5, like we are barely gotten into this show.
Yeah.
But we've met a lot of characters, and I was just talking about how almost all of them are my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Every time I see one, that's my favorite character.
Yeah.
But out of the ones we've met so far, do you have any
Armstrong
favorite character? And now you know his name. It's not just Mustache.
Mustache.
It's
I mean,
Armstrong.
Mustache Man, but also Armstrong. Yes. Yeah.
He's delightful.
Yeah, like delightful is the perfect word. The sparkles, like as soon as he engaged in a fight too, I was like, okay, is his shirt coming off or like what? And then the next scene, his shirt was off.
Yeah.
And it's just hilarious. It's hilarious because I'm always like, what is happening here?
He's very extra.
Fabulousness is happening.
In the best way.
Yeah, like it's all just very fabulous.
And I love that because his name is Armstrong. That's his family name.
Yeah.
But he is the strong arm.
Yes,
alchemist.
yes, exactly.
It's
Yeah.
like they just had to do that.
Bit on the nose.
Yeah.
But it's good. I like it.
I'm glad to hear that is your favorite character currently.
Yes, currently, as of right now.
Do you have a least favorite character?
I don't love Mustang.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just kind of annoys me a little.
Can you think of anything that specifically annoys you, or?
No, I think he's just not as engaging as some of the other characters. And I think, you know, just very reserved and, you know, and I think that's like that's just who he is though.
Yeah.
You know, but so just not my ultimate favorite. There is someone that I really dislike though.
Is it Rose?
Well, yes.
Okay.
And
is there someone else?
particularly Rose's hair. Rose is fine. She's,
Okay.
you know, got some troubles, but her hair is my least favorite character. No, but Gluttony.
Oh yeah.
Cannot stand Gluttony. Yeah.
Is it just like the gross ick factor?
Yes, just icky.
Yeah, this
And
one was especially so because
Any portrayal of Gluttony is always.
because I feel like most portrayals of, if we're going the 7 deadly sins
Right.
route of
Yeah.
that character, it's just always going to be kind of gross
Icky.
unless they take a non-traditional route.
Right.
And even though he is kind of like, the character is, I would say, childish, if he wasn't doing the creepy grin, I wouldn't be scared if I saw that person on the street. 'Cause I'd
Right,
be like, oh,
yeah.
he looks like he gives good hugs.
Yeah, right.
But then, like, the creepy smile
But
comes
he
out.
wants to eat you.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. And some of the eating happened in this episode. And,
Yes.
Oh, it's gross.
It's nasty. It's nasty.
Yeah, they did the sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your least favorite character
Oh boy.
so far?
Okay, so far.
Yeah.
I have to think because I just like all the characters.
Haha.
I would probably say Shao Tucker.
Yes.
Because he's.
How did I forget about Trash?
Because he is trash.
Because he's
You
trash.
already took him out.
Yeah, he doesn't
He's
even
already
exist
gone.
anymore because Trash.
Mhm. Yeah, I think out of all the characters we've met so far, and probably he would definitely be in the ranking of like entire series least favorite character.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he is such. Yeah, he's just such a horrible person.
Yeah, he really is. What's Eye Patch's name again? Sorry.
He's the leader.
Yes.
His name is Fear King Bradley.
Fear King, right? Because it's like his first name is King.
Yes.
Yes, and it's all confusing. Okay, King Eye Patch.
He is-
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. King Eye Patch,
Fear
yep.
King
Bradley.
Bradley. I was gonna say Wenceslas for some reason. Okay.
And I have to ask because I don't think they've actually introduced her, but they have said her name several times.
Yes.
I'm gonna call her Mustang's assistant, but that's not
Yes.
actually her job. Do you remember or know her name yet?
I don't remember her name,
Okay.
but I think they have said her name
Yes.
because she brought him gloves.
Yes.
Yes, and I really enjoy her relationship with Mustang.
Yes.
Because that is, I think, the saving grace of Mustang is like whenever
Is her.
she is there, yeah, then I like him
Uh-huh.
because it's just like this very,
Yeah.
you know,
he's what
the
gets you to
dynamic.
her.
Yes, exactly. The dynamic is really great. I really enjoy that.
Her name is Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Yes, they did say that. They said that in this episode.
Yeah. Her full
Yes.
name is Riza Hawkeye, but
Ooh.
you can just use Hawkeye.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
So yeah, she is usually
Staying
with
in
the Mustang.
Hawkeye. Okay.
And yeah, you've seen her be the assistant because in a previous, I think it was the very first episode, she had the briefcase
Yes.
full of gloves.
Exactly.
Because as you saw, he's a little stupid sometimes, and he tried to use his gloves
Yeah.
in the rain
Mhm.
again.
Yeah. I love the
And-
noise it made though. It was
Yeah,
like
the little- it was good.
or like oof.
And I love that she was just no warning. She
Yeah.
just kicked his feet out from under him.
Yep.
It's just
Yeah.
like, get down, idiot.
Yes. And I love though because he was kind of like, "Oh, right."
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
bad.
yeah. Kind of forgot.
Mhm.
Flames, water, donuts. Yeah.
You'd think
Rains
he'd
of
remember.
sorrow. Come on, Mustang.
Mhm.
Just look at the name of the episode.
Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
I'm so surprised that he's your least favorite.
He's not.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. He's just not my favorite.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a better way to say it because obviously I don't like trash. And
That's his name now.
I don't.
Shao Trash.
Yeah. And I don't like gluttony.
Mhm.
I mean, Mustang, I'm sure that he'll grow on me more as I get to know him better. I don't think there's been a ton of character development there
you
yet.
haven't seen a whole lot. 'cause
Exactly.
He's just been like the boss, and he's kind of been a little bit of the information dumper.
Yes, I think that's it too. Is that like that's just I'm always kind of like, ugh, he's talking again, like, but it's pertinent information. But yeah,
How
that's
dare you educate me?
right. Come on, Mustang. He has like a built-in nickname. I think I'm not gonna have to make up a nickname for him because Mustang is good.
Oh, that's gonna be your nickname.
That's the nickname
It's
for
his-
him.
His real name.
His real name is his nickname. Oh, that's not great.
I said Flame Guy to help you
So-
out earlier.
What happened in my head when you said it earlier was because his name is Mustang, when you said flame, the thing that almost came out of my mouth was flame horse.
It's not a nickname.
Flame horse!
Not
It's
any
his nickname
easier.
now.
The nickname's supposed to be easier.
Flame horse.
Oh,
But his name is Mustang.
Yeah.
So it helps me remember that his
Okay.
name is Mustang too.
Yeah.
Kind of like mustache. looks like the mustache.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm so sorry that you keep getting a deep dive into how my brain works on these on these episodes. It's not great.
It's fine. As long as
But
it helps you remember.
it does.
And it'll help somebody
Yeah.
else remember.
Absolutely. This has been a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit, because
Yeah.
now we're waiting to meet the engineer,
Mm-hmm.
or the mechanic.
Yes. Yeah.
Because Al's armor is broken. He's
Yes.
down an arm and a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Like his brother.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize. Well, and initially when Al got hurt or like got the stuff ripped away, I was like, oh, that's fine. Ed can fix him. And then like
Then his arm.
the
got
things happened to Ed,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh no. Like I for a moment was like, okay, I know that this continues on this series, so they aren't gonna die. But I had the thought in my head, like, Kelsey, if something is about to happen. So, yes.
Not yet.
Yeah.
We're good for now.
I don't like that answer. I don't like that answer. I don't like it.
We're good for now.
I don't like
It's
it.
fine.
I don't like it. But I'm liking this though quite a bit.
Good.
So thank you again
Yeah.
for watching with me and informing me about anime.
Yes.
Appreciate it. And for listening to my nonsense. And thank you guys for being here again.
Flame.
Flame Horse.
Yeah.
It's where we are now. But thank you guys too for being here. And we will see you guys again. Same time, same place next week. And if you are watching on Facebook, don't forget to like and share. And if you are watching on YouTube, definitely give us a like and subscribe. That'll definitely help us continue making great content. Yeah, we're excited to have you.
And as always, like, feel free to discuss this episode in the comments, but please, please, please don't talk about anything that happens in the future, because just like Liesl has never seen the show before, there may be others watching, and we would like to avoid spoilers. So
Yes.
they can have the best possible experience.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.